Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I took a topic that is based on AI and it's a part of MBA, Emerging Technology. So the topic today it is cloud computing. So cloud computing is referred to the delivery of various computing services including but not limited to storage because processing power, database, networking, analytics and intelligence is there over the internet and instead of owing and maintaining physical hardware and software, organization can access and utilize these resources on demand from a remote data center, often referred to as cloud. So cloud computing has transferred transformed the way businesses and individual access and use technology, emailing flexibility and the cost efficiency. Key concept and benefit. On-demand staff services, user can provision and manage resources without direct human intervention from the service provider. Broad network access, where over the internet you can from the various devices such as laptop, smartphone, and tablet you can use. Resource pooling, providers serve multiple customers using shared resources with a strong focus on optimizing resource utilization and efficiency. Rapid elasticity. It will be scale up or down quickly to accommodate changing workload, ensuring performance, cost effectiveness. Everything we are able to manage by using the cloud computing. And major services, users of resources is monitored, controlled, and built based on the consumption and allowing the precise cost management. So, evolution of cloud computing. Cloud computing have has involved through various stages. The first one is like mainframe and client server era because it is the based on the first it was centralized on mainframe and the later it is decentralized to the client server architecture. Then how it is virtualization happened, a utility of computing, grid computing, public and private cloud, because cloud is generally it is public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. So public cloud like Amazon Web Services, AWS, and Microsoft Azure, they offer the resources to the public, while private cloud were used within an organization. And hybrid cloud is a combination of both private and public cloud for a specific workload to balance performance, security, and cost. And the multi-cloud that begin with the multi-cloud provider to avoid the vendor lock-in and increase redundancy, and serverless deployments where manage the infrastructure and allowing the developer to focus fully on the code. Cloud service model. So infrastructure as a service. IaaS. IaaS providers virtualize the computing resources over the internet and the users can rent virtual machine storage and networking component and they have control over the operating systems. So for example, like including Amazon EC2 and Microsoft Azure VMs. Platform as a services, that is PaaS. That is also offer the platform to in an environment for developers to build, deploy, and manage applications without worrying about the underlying infrastructure. That is a Google App Engine. And software as a service, that is SaaS. So SaaS delivers complete software application over the internet as a subscription basis. Users can access these applications through web browsers without needing install or maintain them locally. For example, it is Salesforce, Microsoft 365, Google Workplace. Here I took a case. That case, first one is the Netflix, SaaS and cloud, how they are doing that. So Netflix is a prime example of a company that leverages cloud computing to deliver its services. They use software as a SaaS, services that is SaaS, to provide streaming movies and TV shows to their users. Instead of purchasing and managing physical server, Netflix relies on cloud infrastructure to scale their services and demand fluctuate. Generally, it is a peak hour like in weekend and like Friday evening, Saturday and the weekend, they are quickly scale up their resources to ensure smooth streaming experiences for users. This demonstrates the benefit of rapidly elasticity and resource pooling in the cloud. Case 2 like Dropbox, IaaS and PaaS. Dropbox, cloud-based storage. Here again, the synchronization is important and initially started using infrastructure as a service, that is IaaS, to store and manage user data. So they are facing many challenges in managing and scaling their infrastructure. Then they involved in the leverage platform as a service, that is PaaS component, which again allowed them to focus more on their application code and features rather than the managing and underlying infrastructure. And this shift improved their development speed and resource utilization. The third case will be your Airbnb. It is a hybrid mode cloud, because Airbnb is a hybrid because it is give the space for private and public cloud, and they use public cloud service to handle their web and mobile application workload, benefit for the scaling, and again the global reach on their platform. Then it is Slack. That is again services counting ki how it will build and integrated with the automatic chat box. So how it will be help. Then again, case 5 is NASA Nebula project. That is a private cloud, because NASA Nebula project aim to create an internal cloud structure to support their various mission and research project. These private cloud allow NASA to better manage their computing resources, consolidate data center, and improve collaboration among different research team. But so by implementing a private cloud, because it is a very secret, so NASA achieve better resources utilization and control while stealing benefit from cloud like flexibility. So these cases highlight the diverse way in which cloud computing is applied across the various industry and use cases. So, and the next is like cloud infrastructure. Cloud infrastructure component, server, storage, networking, virtualization, how it will manage network and virtual machine, that is complete virtualized computer and operating system and application task. They offer isolation. So next is networking in the cloud. That is a virtual private network, that is VPNs, load balancer, firewalls. So how they are managing the network traffic, enforcing security policy to protect the resources. So that all is there. Then cloud infrastructure component, server and storage, network virtualization. So like in this, I gave the case like Google Cloud Computing Engine. So a startup company decide if to launch a web application that offers online photo editing services. Then they use Google Cloud Compute Engine to provision virtual machine with various configuration. So here you are getting the customer, and Google virtualization technology allow the startup to scale the infrastructure based on their demand and optimizing the resource utilization and cost efficiency. So the same thing for the virtual machine and container, the concept and uses in the cloud environment. Here I'm taking the case for Netflix and microservices architecture. So Netflix adopt a microservices architecture to manage its intensive streaming platform. They use container, specific Docker to package individual microservices with all dependency. By doing so, Netflix ensure consistency between the development and the production environment. They're simplifying the deployment and allowing the team to work on different service independently. So that is there. Networking in the cloud, again VPN and how the load balancer and firewall that will help. So here the AWS, again Amazon Web Services, elastic load balancing, that e-commerce meet is very helpful if the any, because they are surge in the traffic during holiday sales. That time it is difficult to maintain a specific website. They employ AWS elastic load balancing. So this service automatically distribute incoming traffic across multiple instant, ensuring efficient resources uses and preventing any single server from becoming a bottleneck. Then again, the Microsoft Azure Virtual Network. That was also the same thing, how to migrate the data by using Microsoft Azure. So they are also set up with the virtual private network, VPN, to establish secure connection between their own premises infrastructure, and they provide the resources. This allow them to seamlessly instant their network and access cloud services while maintaining data privacy and security. Virtual machine and container concept, again it is a not a, it is a end up here how the end users in the cloud environment. So virtual machine, again it is a complete virtualized computer with operating system OS and application sake, and how it will work. And container, again it is a application. They are the lightweight, efficient, and share the host of OS kernel, and making them the faster to start and consumer fewer resources with them. Docker they're using. So this thing is again how to create and ensure the VPN connection over the public net and allow to remote user or location to access private network if they have very physically connected. So common it is include the remote work access and connecting geographically distributed offices. Load balancer again distribute incoming network traffic across the multiple server, and they ensure the utilization, improving application availability, how to prevent the if the server is overloaded. So load balancer can be application aware considering factor like server health and response time. Firewalls again, firewalls monitor and control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predefined security rules. They protect resources from unauthorized access, malware, and other threat. So firewall can be the network based, means protecting a whole network or host based, protecting the individual system. So again, notes on uses. So VMA it is the again suit application to diverse the OS requirement, legacies of the system, securing the needing the isolations and networking component, how the WAM secure the remote resources. What are the benefit? So WAM offer the complete OS. So complete OS system isolation, but they consume more resources. Containers are lightweight, enabling faster scaling and efficient resource utilization. VPN ensures secure remote access to cloud resources. Load balancer enhance application performance and availability. Firewalls provide reboot security control for cloud resources. So here we have a different type of cloud, that is a private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud, I told as before. So private cloud means refer to the cloud computing environment where the cloud resources like a server, storage, and application own and operated. So that is there. And the benefit is cost efficiency. Again, global research, maintenance free, that is there. So here the main service providers again AWS already we discussed, Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud Platform. So these are the very popular service provider, those who are helping in that. Next one is popular provider is there here, and the next one is private cloud. Here the cloud infrastructure that dedicated to a single organization, and it is physically located on premises of hosted by the third party provider, but its resources are exclusively used by an organization, its server, because nobody apart from them they are able to use. That's why in the private there more security is there. Properly it is customized based on the customer requirement, and it can tailor to specify business need and optimize performance for means critical applications. And it is a predictable performance, and other compliances is also there. So consideration is like cost. Private cloud is little required higher upfront investment for hardware and maintenance. Complexity is there because setting up and managing a private cloud department of the IT expenditure and ongoing management. Scalability is again it is based on the private cloud. It is high, and duration it is depend on the duration of public and private cloud is can means ongoing, and organization can use these cloud, but is for the long term solution based on their need demand, although their specifies may vary. So public cloud and private cloud little difference is there. And the public cloud cases is there. Again, we discussed also the previous, the Netflix, AWS, how it will be hooked, and the Spotify on Google Cloud platform. This is new. So Spotify, the music channel stream, this relies the GCP to manage its massive user base and complex data. So GCP data analytics and machine learning services add Spotify to recommending personalized playlist and song to its various users. So the cloud elasticity enable and Spotify to adopt its resources according to the fluctuation of demand of music streaming and ensuring uninterrupted service. And Dropbox hybrid cloud strategy. So that is in this Dropbox initially started as a public cloud based file sharing services. However, they grew and adapted in the hybrid cloud approach. So they move some of their data and process their own private cloud infrastructure while still using public cloud resources for other services. So this hybrid setup allow them to optimize the cost, manage the sensitive data, and maintain high availability. So where disaster recovery for business community and how the innovation of it's there. And challenges of hybrid cloud is there, complexity is there, integration part is there, security and compliances is there, data transfer and latency. Why? Because transferring of data between the public and private cloud can introduce latency and affecting applications performance and user experience. Skill gap is there. And use cases is there for hybrid like e-commerce platform. That is a it is basically depend on the handle when the seasonal spike is online shopping traffic while maintaining customer data in a private cloud. For security and compliances, healthcare organizations and financial services, disaster recovery. That time actually we are using this, and how the development and testing, research and development. So in conclusion of hybrid cloud deployment offer a balanced approach that addresses a variety of business needs. While they bring benefits like flexibility and data security, they also come with challenges related to complexity and integration. So by carefully assess the requirement and challenges, organization can strategically implement hybrid cloud environment to optimize their IT infrastructure. Here again, adopt Creative Cloud. What is the benefit? What are the challenges? Use cases is given. Please refer this, and you are able to download this. So Adopt Creative Cloud provides service software tool for creative professionals, and it is utilize hybrid cloud approach to offer both online as well as offline capabilities. They are able to use a Photoshop illustrated by the public cloud. Challenges because it is a consistent performance and synchronization between the online and offline version of their application, and overcoming challenges related to the data transfer. And the use cases like you can see the device and location and from where you are doing utilizing. So public cloud for collaboration with relying the local installation for resource incentive. Here Schneider Electronics case is also there, and delivering how it will be happen, and what are the advantages of that PaaS SaaS IS, and cloud storage and databasing, how you can use the Dropbox that case, Amazon RDS, how they are managing, and the retail company e-commerce website, how you are able to check that, and how the content delivery network is they are using. So Cloud Frame CDN one case is there. Then Microsoft Azure IoT Hub for in because Internet of Thing is very popular. How the smart city project deploys sensor for real time data collection. So how the critical decision minimize the latency for critical decisions such as traffic flow adjustment. So that time we are using this, and how the evaluating barrier to cloud computing is there. So in this everything is given. The how the vendor lock-in is there. So these things you please refer that. uh, Application of artificial intelligence and data location is there. So please see all these slides. Thank you for watching my video.